The Heat came into the building looking sharp, but it's going to take more than a good wardrobe to get this win tonight on the road. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Miami. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And checking out the Grizzlies, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped, playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Richmond, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. And for the Grizzlies, Pierce is out there with Aldridge. Then it's Williams. Then there's Embiid, and it's Edwards in at the 2. And in the NBA, Richard, the front court positions more than any other, evolving quite a bit in recent years.
Yeah, more versatility is required now than ever before. And both of these teams are loaded with talent in their front court. This should be an exciting watch.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Pierce against Durant. Pass to Embry. Here's Archibald. Richmond outside. Shot clock at 6. And Embiid pulls it down. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Trailblazers in Portland. Here's Williams into the lane, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Archibald. Passes it to KD. Good ball movement here by Miami. From the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
On the wing, Williams. His last outing, 16 points for him. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Williams.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch. Yeah, and nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of.
With the Grizzlies, Richard, there's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the Lakers the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it's showing.
Williams dishes to Edwards. Back to Williams. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. Buries it from three-point range.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Here's Archibald. He's guarded by Williams. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Embry passes to Richmond. Bangs home the trifecta.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Embiid. Here's Embry. And the pass to Archibald. From 18 feet away, his first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this game. With the Grizzlies, Richard, we've heard about an emphasis on defense in the past few years.
Yeah, and there has been some improvement. They were a middle-of-the-road type defensive team not too long ago, but the last few seasons, they have played impact defense.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
On the wing, Richmond. Pass to Archibald. Over Williams. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Williams. Following the score by Miami. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Archibald. He's guarded by Williams. Archibald passes to KD. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. There's the dish to Pierce. Here's the floater. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Pierce. And that's now 6 points for Williams. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Down low, here's Richmond. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Passes it to Embiid. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide open man.
Durant against Pierce. A 3-ball. Durant, no good. Memphis leading by 3. It's Williams, high post. Edwards kicks to Aldridge. Memphis moving that ball around. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Williams. There's the lob to Aldridge.
And for a big guy, Aldridge is so agile. I mean, lets him work that play there to perfection.
The Heat trail by 5. Archibald passes to Richmond. Pass to Archibald. Here's Pettit, 6 to shoot. Left side Durant, fires from deep. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Slick shot by Durant, gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Williams looking around. He kicks to Embiid, and they double up Embiid. To the left wing. Here's Archibald. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Embiid, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. The pass to Richmond. Here's the screen. Inside. Here's Pettit, and he can't bank that one in. Right side Pierce for the 3, and it
tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Count it, good.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Outside Williams. Takes it inside. Williams, a screen on Durant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. And here is Durant. And in the game with the Lakers, he did not play that well. On the wing, Richmond. That 3 off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 4. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8. The shot comes out. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Williams. Kicks to Embiid. Richmond with the steal. Here's Embry. Guarded by Embiid. Embry can't get it to drop. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Kevin Durant is second.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Kings checked in for Miami. Scott comes in for Richmond. Outside Williams. Tries the spin move. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now here's Durant. Pass to Archibald. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. Williams inside. Passes to Embiid. Outside Williams. Spins. Here he goes. Got a hand on it. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Williams. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Williams. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by the Heat.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Scott the pass to Embry. And Durant puts up a deep 3. Misses and the dry spell continues. Outside Williams. Outside Aldridge. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Archibald. 11-point game his last outing to the paint. Here's Embry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, Richard, you played for 8 different teams, so early on, what's it like adapting to a new club? New players, new chemistry, new everything.
Well, 8, man, that is a lot. But look, at the end of the day, the one thing that you learn is that it's just the basketball. And the faster you can figure out your teammates in the system, the more success you and your team will have.
He's perfect from the line this time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside Williams. Outside Edwards. Memphis moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Here's for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Pettit. Aldridge is covering. That one good for 2.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but it doesn't matter.
Williams can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Back to Scott. Gets an open look and hits. Here is Williams. He's got 8. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's denied. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Floyd. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Randolph comes in for Aldridge. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Paul Pierce. And it's Bridges in for Edwards. Now here's Williams. Nice move. And Williams slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And here are the Heat now following the score by Memphis.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Williams against Scott. Crafty move. And there's the bucket as Williams finishes it off. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Scott is out there with Floyd. Then it's King. And it's Pettit in at the 4 spot. The Heat trail by 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is drawing admirers far and wide, including some who know their hoops, like LeBron James. LeBron says he's for sure a generational talent. Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. Nobody has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful as he is out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree. He is different. Now here's Williams. Williams double team. 3-pointer, Stojakovic. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Floyd passes to Pettit. Sinks the 3-pointer. Pettit's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And Williams slams it in.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's Scott. Yep, it counts. Scott's got 6.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Scott against Williams. Scott pulls it in. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Portland Trail Blazers. Floyd, again the Heat, good for 2. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Williams against Scott. A shake. And it's Williams laying it in. 18 points for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Scott driving to the basket. And it's Scott with the jam. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Outside for Randolph. Bridges outside. Williams passes to Randolph. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jay, we know almost all players will talk and plead their case to the refs. How much wiggle room do you think players are allowed?
Well, I think every player is different. Look, if you're a captain of the team, it doesn't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be an all-star. But every ref has a limit. That's the beautiful thing about this league. The referees are humans too. You got to get to know them. You got to understand them and realize who you can talk to about what.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Julius Randle comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Richmond in for Floyd. And Zach Randolph drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Now the pass to Pettit. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Stojakovic, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see. That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And the Heat making a change here. Nader's checked in. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Scott. Off target from three-point range. And it's Williams with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Now, here's Scott. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Looking now at some numbers from Mikal Bridges. Last year, getting it done. He put up about 20 points a game, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Stojakovic dishes to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 10 points in the quarter.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Archibald passes to Richmond. Great D that time from Stojakovic.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
The Heat trail by 6. Here's Archibald. To the inside. Poke loose. It's taken away by Wallace. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Here's Richmond. And Richmond with the stuff.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Now Williams. 22 points for him. Richmond with the steal. Here's the break. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, how about the athletic ability on display there by King? He gets all the way to the bucket and takes no chance on the finish.
Now here's Williams. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Williams has got 24 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Feeds to Richmond. And he banks in the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You can't talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Archibald following the score by Memphis. Pass to Pettit. Puts up a three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one. Oh, yes! He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Archibald. And the three off target.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Here's Richmond. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And inviting contact, that's something that Richmond does as well as anybody.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. KD's checked in for the Heat. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Williams with the drive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Here's Archibald. Passes it to Richmond. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
On a roll here tonight. Richmond with a lot of offensive tools, and he is happy to show them off.
Now here's Williams. He has 30. Swiped away. A floater. King's shot is off. Memphis has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. To the middle. Richmond with the steal. Pass to Archibald. Here's the three. Richmond no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And the jam by Wallace.
A great finish off contact. Wallace flexing on these guys.
The Heat trail by 5. Here's Archibald. He kicks it to Scott. Outside, KD. Oh, KD buries the three.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Williams. Bridges for 3. Miami grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
Now here's Williams following the shot by Mitch Richmond. Clock at 4. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Naders checked in for the Heat. Stolen by Stojakovic. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And it's Randolph with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here is Durant. After the made shot from Zach Randolph. Durant, that's good. He's 5 for 9.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Here's Williams. Rebound by Archibald. Miami's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Archibald's got his second bucket of the night.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Randolph passes to Williams. Here's King. The teardrop falls in. King's got 4 points this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Don't foul that guy. For his career, Durant is about 90% at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And he knocks down the first one.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Embiid, he's checked in for Wallace. Aldridge comes in for Zach Randolph. Paul Pierce is checked in for Stojakovic. And it's Edwards in for Bridges. And he nails the third.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
To halt the run. The kick out to Aldridge. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Aldridge has got his third basket of the night.
And when he entered the league back in 2006, Aldridge did not have this in his game. But what a job LaMarcus has done developing that shot.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Left side Pierce. Williams sets a screen for Pierce. Williams finds Edwards. No good on the three. Miami leading by 4. Richmond outside. Taken away by Williams. 50 seconds left in the first half. Double team on Williams. Outside Pierce. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Williams. The kick out to Aldridge. Edwards with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland. For 3, Pierce. Rebound by the Heat. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Williams. Over Durant. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
A phenomenal defender. Durant's quickness and length really bothers shooters.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
you know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
When I look at Miami, well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan.
Wow. Pretty good.
Turning our attention to that first half for the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
Their defense has been soft. SOF, capital T. I'm not talking 1-ply, 2-ply, 3-ply. I'm talking 8-ply, extra strength, SOF, capital T.
I think I know what you mean, though I'm never really sure.
Oof, no.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Aldridge is out there with Pierce. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Williams. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Richmond outside. The 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Williams. Edwards kicks to Pierce. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Heat shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's Archibald, defended by Pierce. Richmond outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Williams with the ball for Memphis. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And a miss there off the inbound. Miami trailing. Now here's Durant. He's got 16. There's a screen. The pass to Archibald. Latrey trains the three-pointer. Archibald's got 10 points.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Williams inside. The kick out to Aldridge. From downtown. Back to Williams. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Just 3 to shoot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Edwards got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Grizzlies.
Their third three-pointer in a row. And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
Archibald can't hit.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Williams passes to Aldridge. Rebound by the Heat. Pettit's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Archibald. Now here's Richmond. Edwards brings the double team. And here's KD for three. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Edwards finds Williams. Shakes him. The kick out to Pierce. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Embiid comes with a double team. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Williams. Embiid inside the line. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. He has 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Archibald. 10 points for him. Outside, KD. High post try.
I love the intensity dial up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half. Doing a much better job.
Williams in the post. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Williams has got 32 points. The Heat trail by 6. Outside, KD. And that one's on target from the wing. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Stolen by Durant. It's Richmond on the wing. Good on the triple. Now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside Aldridge. Back to Williams. And he converts the layup. 34 points for Williams.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And here is Durant. 18 points for him. Drives to the hoop. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Using the pick nicely. Durant able to find the open man.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
And it's tied up with that one. And it's Williams with the ball for Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. And it's Pierce in the corner. Pass to Williams. 13 feet away. And it's Miami with the rebound. Embry's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. For the lead. And it's Miami with another.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Williams up on top. He's got 34. Embiid from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter. He'd have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Outside Durant. Again, the Heat good for 2.
We try and tell people there are stars and then superstars, and then there's guys like KD, top 10 players of all time.
Now here's Williams. KD on the wing. Pulls it up. Again, Durant missing. Memphis trailing here. Outside Williams. And it's Pierce in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Richmond the pass to Archibald.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more and he is going to be done for the day.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Scotty's checked in for Richmond. There's the pass to Embry. Edwards against Scott. 5 to shoot. Pass to Pettit. Over Aldridge. Got it to go. That one good from Pettit. Pettit's got 10 points in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. He's coming off an excellent season and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. The first one falls. And Williams drops them both. Here's Archibald. He's got 10. Outside Durant. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Memphis has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Williams in the post. Williams. And it's Miami with the rebound. Passes it to Archibald. Durant in the corner. Pass to Archibald. Fires for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got his 5th assist in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Williams inside for 3. Pierce. Pettit grabs the board. Pettit's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Embry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Paul Pierce. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Heat.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And for Memphis, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Williams. Out to the right wing. And there's the pass to Durant.
Nice finish. A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Memphis. 8-point game. Tipped away. Down low. Here's Scott. And the layup falls. Scott's got 13.
Loving the energy right now here in the 3rd quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Grizzlies have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And he makes the first. And Miami making a change here. And both free throws good for Williams.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pass to Pettit. Back to Scott. There's the screen. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Williams with the ball. He has 38 in the game. He feeds it to Embiid. Misses from short range. Miami's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. King, the pass to Ford. Lobbed up there for KD. And stolen by Aldridge. King with the steal. We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. Kicks it to Scott. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Floyd. Edwards defending. Shot clock at 5. Durant for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. KD's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
And the Heat making a change here. Richmond's checked in, and he can't hit the second. Miami leading by 10. KD dishes to Scott. Passes it to King. Richmond against Pierce. Pass to Durant. Beyond the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Williams with the drive. And the slam by Williams.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Now here's Durant. 27 points for him.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Williams' shot is off. Richmond outside. Durant wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. KD's got 14 points now in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We've got more in. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Heat, Durant is out there with Nader. Then it's King. Then it's Richmond. And it's Archibald in at the point guard position. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Williams, and the basket is good. Williams has got 43 points.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Archibald can't hit.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Williams inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he can't get the first one. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Heat. Good on the second free throw.
And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up. Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Archibald. He's guarded by Williams. King outside. Richmond outside. Front past the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Williams kicks to Aldridge. Back to Williams. Out to Edwards. Now here's Williams. D right on him. Aldridge. The three-pointer no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Wembanyama, a screen on Williams, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Randolph comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Paul Pierce. And it's Bridges in for Edwards. The Heat also changing it up. Randall comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Scott in for Kevin Durant. Randall is screen on Randolph. Here's King. Nice defense from Wallace. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Williams double team. Back to Stojakovic. Williams against Richmond. And Williams. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. The Heat leading by 4. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Miami no good on that time either. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. He kicks it to Stojakovic. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 1-point Miami lead.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time.
Bro, I tried to throw the lob and done fouled out trying to dunk it, bro. That's tough. And I was starting to tee up, man. I was getting comfortable as hell on the field. We done took it hell. That's tough. Lost by 2.
An accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game,
That's
Kevin
tough,
Durant.
man. KD was going stupid, I ain't gonna lie. He was saying some bullshit. Like, that's crazy. Richmond was doing his thing, too, I can't lie. They actually had a body on me this game. I was struggling a little bit. 15 TOs. Oh, my God. 35, 25. 16, 15, 13, 10, 12 with 10. Not bad. KD stat line kind of crazy. 48, 10, 12. 15 TO. Like, I got to, bro. 15 turnovers is crazy. 22, 15, 11, 11 and 13. Damn. Joel. 10 and 8. Not bad, not bad. But appreciate y'all for watching the video, man. If y'all like the video, like and sub. And yeah. Deuce.
I'm the truth, I'm the one, not the two. Remember days only rapping off of the iPhone, ain't on nobody booth. My little brother, all he know is shoot. He magician, make some poof. He the master working back seat. Now he learning this shit right the roof. Me and Jimmy, we like Scotty and Jordan. Matter of fact, Kyrie and LeBron sent me a few songs and all the real. I told him you one of the ones. Yeah, that's my brother, yeah, that's my twin. Could be my mama's son.